Okay, so for this you need to also prove that they are collinear, so you need to find something like BA or AB equals to KAC. Okay, so we're going to start by writing finding AB. So AB is equal to AO plus OB, correct? So AO is negative A plus B lah. Okay, and then we have AC. So we find AC. So AC is AO plus OC, correct? Okay, so what is AO? Again, negative A. OC 2A minus B, which will give you A minus B. Okay, so now we will see the connection between AC and BA. So AC is A minus B. BA is the opposite of AB. Okay, opposite. So BA is also A minus B, correct? Because AB is negative A plus B. So therefore, they are actually the same thing. So therefore, BA to AC is equal to 1 to 1. Alright? Okay, this question number 8, we want to find BT and CR. Okay, so assume that the B is the origin. Alright, when you have the origin, then you're also given AC is equals to 3RC. So if you move the 3 down to the other side, you will have RC is 1 over 3 of AC. So you're going to start RC is 1 over 3 of AC. Okay, and therefore CR is actually 1 over 3 of AC. Okay, because RC is 1 over 3 of AC, so terbalik, CR is negative 1 over 3 of AC. Okay, so how you find AC? AC from the diagram is AB BC, right? So negative X plus Y. So negative X plus Y with the negative 1 over 3. So you have already found CR. Okay. Okay, and now for us to find BT. So what is BT? BT, you can take BD plus DT, right? BD plus DT. So what is BD? BD is 2Y. Why 2Y? Because C is the midpoint of BD. So that means here is also Y lah. Alright, therefore you have 2Y plus dt, because T is the midpoint of AD. So T is the midpoint. So it will be half of dt. What is dt? dt, you can take the half of, sorry, dA. Okay, half of dA. Half of dA. Half of dA dt. So dA is dB plus BA. Okay, and then once you have simplified all, you can find that BT is actually Y plus half. So you have found your BT. Okay, now in order for us to determine whether BRT is collinear or not, we need to see whether we can put something like that. BR equals to KBT. We need to see whether we fulfill this or not. So we find BR first. So BR is equals to BC plus CR. Okay, so BR is BC plus CR. So BC is Y. CR is something you have already found just now. You have already found here. So you put inside here and you simplify this, you get BR is 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3y. BT earlier you have already found, right? This is your BT. So you have already found your BT, which is half x plus y. So now you need to ask yourself, can I put BR in terms of KBT? Okay, so BR is 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3y equals to k half x plus y. Correct? So now you need to find whether there is a k that is the same or not. So if you work this k out, it is 2 over 3. Okay, comparing the x. Now you compare the y, you work it out, a is also the same. So therefore, are they collinear? Yes, they are collinear. Okay. Okay, now in this question we are supposed to also prove that PQ is parallel to AB. So you find PQ first. PQ is PO plus OQ, which is actually half OB minus half OA because they are midpoints of OA and OB. And you take out the half, you will have half OB minus OA. Okay, or you can also write as half negative OA plus OB, or half AO plus OB. Okay, then you find AB. AB is AO plus OB. So if you compare this and this, what is their relationship? PQ is half of AB. Correct? So PQ is half of AB. So you can put it in terms of PQ equals to KAB. Therefore, they are parallel. And what is the ratio? PQ to AB is 1 to 2. Okay? Okay, the next question, we want to show that CD is parallel to AB. Alright, so how do you show that CD is parallel to AB? Same thing, you want to find CD equals to KAB, something like that. CD equals to KAB. Okay, so find your CD first. Alright, what is CD? Okay, CD is CO plus OD. So what is CO? CO is negative 2 over 3 OA. Okay, because OC is 2 over 3 OA. So CO is negative 2 over 3 OA. And what is OA? OA is A. And what is OD? 2 over 3 OB. What is OB? B. Okay, so this is what you have. Okay, and then what is your AB? AB is equal plus OB, which is negative A plus B. So you want to put them in terms of the ratio, whether you can form a ratio or a relationship for them. Yes, you can. So the K is actually 2 over 3. So what is the CD to AB? CD to AB is 2 over 3 to 1, but we don't quite want this 3 at the bottom here, so you're going to bring it up, so it becomes 2 to 3. Okay, next question 11. So you are given OA, OB, OP, OQ expressed in terms of A and B. So you want to find AB. AB is AO plus OB, and as usual. So AO plus OB, and what is AO? Is negative of A, therefore is plus A, plus B. Okay, next one, PQ. PQ is PO plus OQ. Okay, so what is PO is already given, negative. PO is A plus B. OP is A plus B. So PO is negative A, negative B, plus OQ, which is wanted, A plus 2B. Simplify everything, and this is what you have. Last, AQ is AO plus OQ. So AO is the opposite or the negative of OA. So which is negative A plus OQ. Just use your normal algebraic simplification method, and then you get your AQ. Okay, and then we go to question 12. Okay, so we want to find AB. So AB, as usual, is AO plus OB. So AO plus OB. So AO is opposite of OA plus OB. So you got negative 6U plus 4B. Next, you want to find PB. So you have no choice. You need to use this information that they give you. Okay, so AB to PB is 1 over 3. Okay, that is what they give you. Okay, therefore PB to AB, which is the whole length, is 3 to 4. Okay, because your one whole line is A and B. correct? And AP to PB is 1, 2, 3. So therefore PB is 3, and the whole thing is four. Okay, all right. So after you again simplify, okay, because you already got your AB, you can put your AB, which is this one, into here lah. The AB you bring up, okay, and this is what you have. Last but not least, your OP. So here OP, you need to use the triangle method lah. The triangle method, okay. So the triangle method, okay, so where you multiply the opposite. So use the triangle method, okay, over n plus n, and then simplify, and this is your last answer. Okay, we continue question 13. So 13, this is a parallelogram, so M is the midpoint and N lies on AD such that AN to AD is 1, 2, 4. So given all this information, we want to find DM. So DM is DC to CM, correct? Yeah, DC to CM. Okay, so DC to CM, that is what you have, because AB is AB is U, so DC is also U. BM is 2V, so this is also 2V. So terbalik, it will be negative 2V. Okay. Okay, next one, DN. DN is negative 3 over 4 DA, because AN is 1 to 4. Okay, remember our arrow goes up, so if it's down terbalik, then you need to put in a negative here. Okay, so therefore negative 4V. 3 over 4 times negative 4V will give you negative 3V. Okay, last but not least, MN. So MN, how to get MN? Okay, you have no choice. You need to go one round. Okay, you need to go one round. So MN is MC. Oh, okay, MB also can. You want to go on top also can. MB, BA, AN. Okay, so MB terbalik loh, negative 2V. BA also terbalik, negative U. AN is 1 over 4, 4V. Okay, this one no need to terbalik. Okay, again, just use your algebraic simplification, and this is what you get. Okay, next, this one is a quite simple one. OP, you're given OP, OQ, OR. So if you're given OR is equals to this equation, find the values of H and K. So you want two unknowns, you need to have two equations. So you start with the one that they give you first. Okay, start with the one that they give you first, OR. So what is OR? OR is also given 11ij, so 11, 1. OP is 1, 2. And then OQ is negative 3 and 1. Okay, so you put in already, you compare the one that is on top, and then you compare the one that is at the bottom. So you have two equations. Okay, you have two equations. Alright, so after that, you just solve simultaneous equation. So like how you have been solving simultaneous linear equation, you get K equals to negative 3 and H equals to 2. Okay, now we go on to question number 15. So given O is the origin, M is 1, 0, and it's the midpoint of OQ. So you want to find OQ in the form of column vector. So column vector is like that, the X and Y like that one. Okay, so OM is the origin. So that means OM is half of OQ, correct? It is the midpoint. So half of OQ lah. Okay, so I want to find OQ. So therefore OQ is, I bring these two up, 2 OM, correct? m is given is 1 0, so 1 0 is like this 1 0, so OQ is 2OM, therefore it's 2 0. So this is your answer. Okay, next we have question 16. We're given P is -1, 2, Q is 2, 4, and we want to find the magnitude of R and also the R vector. Okay, so what is R? Given to you, R is 2P plus Q, so 2P plus Q, just put inside their respective vector. Okay, so you already found the R. So what is the magnitude? O square plus 8 square, square root everything, so you have square root 64, which is 8 units. Okay, we have 17 now. We are given PQ and RS, so you want to find the unit vector in the direction of PQ. So unit vector uses this symbol. Okay, then your unit vector is, the formula is the vector over the magnitude of the vector. Okay, so the vector, which is this, over the magnitude of the vector, which is this. So remember, to find the magnitude, you take the I square plus the j square, and then you square root everything. So this is your final answer. Next, if PQ is parallel to RS, so you're going to form this equation, PQ equals to KRS, and PQ is -2, 3, and RS is P6. Okay, then you're going to form two equations. Okay, so you're going to find the K first, so we find the K is half. Again, how do I find the K? How do I find the K? I look at the bottom equation. Okay, then how do I find the P? I look at the upper equation. So the upper equation, just linear equation. Now we are only dealing with linear equation. Okay, for number 18, it's given that A is 2, 3, B is -3, 4, and C is PQ. Okay, so we want to find the values of P if C is 2A minus B. So C is PQ, so you're going to put the C equals to PQ here. Okay, and then put the A and the B inside this equation as well. Then you will manage to find the value of P and Q. So if you compare the value of P and Q, so P is just 7, Q is just 2, that's all. Okay, and then you want to find the unit vector in direction of B. So I've already told you earlier, in the earlier question, what is the formula for unit vector. So B, you are given -3i plus 4j, so put inside the vector, and then over the magnitude of the B. So magnitude again is I square plus j square, square root. So this is what you have. Take note, this is 16, 16, so you will have 25 square. 25 square is 5. Okay, so now we have Bx, question 19. Bx equals to HOA and Bm equals to 1/3 of BA. If OM equals to KOX, find the values of H and K. So you want to find the values of H and K, two unknowns, you need two equations. Okay, so we find our Bx first. So Bx is HOA, which is actually HA lah. Okay, and then we want to find Bm. Bm is actually 1/3 of VA. So 1/3 of VA, which is BO plus OB. Okay, which will give you 1/3 A minus B. Okay, then OM is KOX. So OM is KOX. This is the given one, but we want to find OM first. Okay, so we find OM first. OM is OB plus BM. Okay, so you have B plus 1/3 A minus B, which is what you have found on top, and you just put inside and do simplification. Okay, and then you have your OX. What is your OX? OX is OB plus BX. Okay, OB plus BX, and BX is actually HOA, which is HA lah. Okay, the OX is OB plus BX. Okay, and then just put inside your equation. Okay, so OM is here, KOX is here, therefore once you solve, you have two equations again, and you can straight away find that K is equals to 2 over 3 and 1 over 3 is equals to KH. And when you put in your K as 2 over 3 into here, you will find that your H is equals to half. And finally, the last question, question number 20. We are given the following scenario and we would like to find the value of t in each of the following cases. So different cases, you don't find the t and you use it in another one, okay? So part A, R and S are parallel. So if R and S are parallel, again we can form this equation, S equals to KR, okay? So what is S? S is 5t plus 1 and R is 4, 8. Okay, so again, if you look at the top equation, this is what you can find, and if you look at the bottom equation, this is what you have. Okay, so you find your t first, find your k first and put your k into the second equation and you can find your t. So solve for the first one. Okay, the second one, still remember this symbol means what? This one means magnitude. So magnitude, you are finding the I square plus t square square root. Okay, so they tell you S equals to 2R. So find the magnitude on both sides. Okay, so if you want to cancel off this square root, you need to square every term. Okay, so you cancel off the square root here, got no more, but you need to square the 2 to become 4. And then this square root here, you have no more square root. Okay, then how do you solve it? Just like how you solve your quadratic equation. So you can use calculator. Okay, key inside your calculator, and then you will get two answers. Okay, so if you key inside your calculator, you press mode, you choose equation, then you choose, don't choose unknown, choose degree. Choose degree 2. Okay, then you key in your A, B and C. Okay, so that's all for vector. Please make sure you read through and retry all the questions again. All the best.